friends, it's Susan at the Cozy Condo coming to you today on a Saturday, Memorial Day weekend. And it's a weekend that I want to say Happy Memorial Day, but it's also a weekend to reflect about the people who gave their lives for our country and the young men and women who are out there fighting for us now. So I wanted to share with you my patriotic decor, which I'll probably leave up till after 4th of July and then switch to something else. And I'm sorry it's been a while since I've made a video, but I've had my nose in a book. My goodness, I've read 3 books this week and I don't know how many last week. So my next video will be a book review. I'll probably film that tomorrow. So it'll be up sometime this week. Great summer reads. So if you do watch my book review videos, I think it's something you will really enjoy because they're all summer, well, most all of the books are summer related. So back to why we're here today for my patriotic decor. But I wanted to tell you something, and I thought I would read you something since it is Memorial Day weekend. My father-in-law fought in World War II. He was only 18 years old. I'll put a picture after I read this thing. And he was wounded, but not critically. And he fought in the Battle of Bulge. So I have a letter. He wrote his mom letters while he was over in Europe, and I thought I would read one to you. Some of them are pretty gory and sad. This one not as bad. So, you know, I just thought you would like to hear what a young man is thinking when he's over there. It was over there in Europe in the trenches. So it's dated December 21st, 1944. Dear Mom and Dad, this is the very first chance I've had to write in quite a while. I might as well tell you I'm in combat now, and I have been up in the front lines for over a week. I'm okay up to now, except for being dirty. The worst thing is the cold. The fighting has been mighty tough, but we have killed more Germans than they have of us. I'm being as careful as I can under the circumstances, Mom. You know, moms have to know these things. I'm digging my slit trenches good and deep. That's the best protection against shelling. We've been sleeping in slit trenches the whole time. It's been so cold you can hardly sleep, though we only have to put on what we can carry on our backs, and that is mighty little. You get up in the morning covered in frost. My toes are a little frostbitten now. Don't worry though, I'm taking the best care of myself I can. I made an extra allotment out of my pay, $20. I can't spend it here. Save it for me any way you think best. They'll send you the check. I got about a dozen letters from you the other day, including Christmas cards. You don't know how good they made me feel, because I know it's been about a month. Wait a minute. I know how good they made me feel because it's been about a month since I've received any mail. I'll write as soon as I can. Love, Ray. Isn't that touching? I mean, this is a young boy that's trying to reassure his mother that he's doing the best he can to take care of himself. And, you know, I don't think, you know, unless you watch these old World War II movies, you realize with these young boys, I mean, fighting is different today. You drop bombs and, I mean, I know they did then too, but it's improved the strategy, the techniques. And this was a young boy just out of high school, sent over to Europe to do his duty for our country. So I just wanted to share that with you. I hope you don't mind, but I thought it was very sweet. So without further ado, I will show you what I've done as far as patriotic decor. I thought we'd start right here at the front door. I don't have a lot of patriotic decor, but What I have, I've had for a long time. Haven't bought anything new except things I'm using that I got at the estate sale a couple weeks ago. But Patriotic Decor is probably one of the easiest things to decorate for, because really just go to the Dollar Tree and get you some little flags and stick them in various places in your house. I just put some flags and some silk flowers in that little basket, and I had this little beady thing that I got from Hobby Lobby. It does say 4th of July on it, so I just kind of turned it around. I had it so that it wouldn't show. And that star, I really think I got that at Christmas years ago, but I pulled that out. So here's a peek at the living room. I pulled out my stash of pillows. You know I am a pillow hoarder, so I watch YouTube, and I understand a lot of other people are too, so we're in good company. But I made this little arrangement with flowers from our yard. My hydrangeas are just busting loose. I mean, the tree is hanging full. I'm sorry, this is so wiggly. My hand's not very steady today. I just stacked my little tree frogs up there. And then, of course, on the couch, all my red, white, and blue pillows. And then over here on the pie safe, I just incorporated some flags over here. I took the top off the soup tureen, put a little floral foam on, I glued some down in the bottom of the bowl and just stuck those flags in there. And then that little plate that I got from the estate sale. I think it looks very patriotic. I love my white pictures. My husband looked up there and said, "Man, where'd you get all those pictures?" I said, "Well, I've been collecting them." He said, "Well, all of a sudden they mushroomed." And yeah, they have. In fact, this one, and I never have any luck at Goodwill. I got this one last week at Goodwill for $1.50. It's not that old, but it said it was made in Portugal. So anyway, every time I see one, I pick one up. Eventually I'll get to the point I can walk by and say, "No, I don't need you." On this chest, I just have a picture of our little puppy that went to the Rainbow Bridge last year, but this was a few years ago, and with his little star bandana on. And then this I've had forever. I think it's a 2009 Longaberger inaugural basket. They did a special basket for every inauguration, and I just break it out once a year. Nothing really new over here. I just put a little flag in there, just like the touch of red with those blue and white dishes. And there's some more of the white pictures, but they're more of a creamy white, so they have to stay by themselves. And then this is the little silhouette that I got from the estate sale, that really good estate sale a couple weeks ago. This is a piece of pottery that came from an old house in Old Town in Portsmouth, Virginia. They dug up the citron, I think I'm saying it right, I don't know, where they deposited all the garbage and stuff. And they had little pieces of plates and dishes that they had made into these ornaments. And for a $10 donation, you got one. So I thought that was pretty cool. Well, in the dining room, excuse me, I just put some little flags in this arrangement. And I've had these hydrangeas. I think they came from Walmart a couple years ago, but I did buy these little silk daisies. I thought they were so realistic looking, and I almost wish I had bought 2 bunches of them, but they were kind of pricey. I got them at a little antique shop, so I only bought one. So if I get back, I'll try to get me another one. Then over here on the bar, isn't finished because I keep forgetting to buy some red, white, and blue M&Ms to go in that jar. Been to the store twice and can't remember that. And in this jar, I just had some red beads and just stuck those stars in there. And here's an old gentleman. I don't know, he kind of reminds me of Abraham Lincoln with that top hat on, so I just put him right there. Then these old pieces of silver that are badly tarnished. are in this little silver caddy, which I didn't know what that was. My aunt gave it to me, and that's what she said it was. So there you go. In the kitchen is where you'll see most of my patriotic stuff. And you know, there is nothing really new except the items that I bought from the estate sale. I kind of incorporated them. And over here on the table, I had these napkins, cloth napkins, so I just kind of folded them and put them in this bowl to make it, I thought it kind of looked like a pinwheel. Maybe it's just my imagination, but anyway, I thought it was cute. And then I've had these placemats for several years. This bowl, I know some of you have remarked before that you remember going to house parties for a company called Baskets by Gerald Hen, and they made baskets in this pottery, and they were out of Ohio. So this, I bought some spongeware pieces. I got rid of a lot of it when I moved, which I could kick myself, but anyway, got a few pieces left. And then over here on this counter, I used that bowl that I got from the estate sale, put some napkins in that, and then set it on this little scale that I got from an antique shop not too far from my house. Then I just put some little Christmas old kitchen utensils with red handles. I got this from the same little shop that's down the street from me. Well, not down the street, but it's in my city. And then that's another one of those little pictures by Gerald Hen. And these, this is one of those tin, galvanized or tin, I'm not sure, painted bowls that I got from the estate sale. And I had them hanging in my utility room, but I thought, let me take them down and move them in here for my patriotic decor. And then I put my Ray Dunn mugs up there, and I kept the dad one because Father's Day is in June. And this stuff I've had for a good while. That plate is a plate of Captain John Smith, who founded Jamestown in 1607. So I thought, what? Why not? You know, we're here because he founded Virginia. And then those are just some stars. They were on a garland that I got from Target, and I took it apart and hung them there. And then up at the top, I just stuck some flags in my mason jars that I have fairy lights in, and it looks really neat at night. So, you know, this is my favorite place to decorate, I think. The little tea towels I got from Target this year. So yeah, I did get something this year. I forgot about that. And then this little tier tray. You know I'm tier tray challenged, but I got it out and I really just stuck all my leftovers in here. So, I mean, it's very small, so it didn't take much. So I just plopped all my little leftover stuff down in here and put my leftover stars in this Ray Dunn bowl. So friends, that concludes my summer patriotic decor. That's all I got. I did stick some flags and potted plants outside, and put a little banner on my mantle that's on the patio. Called it a day. I will insert a picture of the wreath that I made for my front door. Very simple wreath. If you want to know how to make it, I'll be glad to show you or tell you about it. It's just so easy, I didn't even do it on video. But anyway, I hope you all have a good, restful, long weekend, and remember the people who are serving for our country and who have served for our country so that we can have our freedom. And next video will be my book review, so stay tuned, and until then, goodbye.